hottest station is now live for your enjoyment. With host, I Am Branded.
What's up?
Ladies, what's good? It's your boy Macho, Mr. G Suggest 2 in the house.
Macho in the building. Already. What it do, fam?
Already.
Already. What's cracking?
And just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just saw the show, you know what I'm saying, going to B.I.G. Stood on the hair of my chin, but I know it's a ladies' night, so I want to holler at all the ladies. I really appreciate all the love and the support you're giving your boy, Mr. Diamond, on my face. Hit me on the MySpace, www.myspace.com/Chicago Cool Cat. You know, you can find me there. I'll definitely hit you up. Find me on www.iamonmtv.com. And also hit my YouTube channel up if you want to see a more personal side of me. I'm definitely a funny cat. I ain't always serious. So, ladies, hit me up, fellas. Show your boy some love. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood just like you. Fuck with your boy.
That's what's up. We haven't seen episode 2 yet, brother, out here on the West Coast. So.
Oh, y'all smooth balling. What's going on? Go on MTV.com and you can watch the actual episode 2 right now.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going down in about a good hour over here on the West side. So you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people on the West, but it's a lot of people on the East that's saying a lot of good things about you, brother, right out of the gate. So. You know what I'm saying? It's your swagger, bruh. It's your swagger.
Man, I can't help it, dog. It's the streets that made me, and that poetry, and my Lord Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. And the feedback, I'm going to be honest, for the gentlemen out there who's trying to find a young swagger in themselves, be very modest and open, and your peers will actually let you know what you're doing that's impressing them, and also the ladies will let you know what you got going on for you. So just be open to interpretation, and you'll find out it's positive reconfirmation, and you're like, oh, shit, okay. Don't let it get to your head, never that. But, you know, then you're like, damn, this swag is unbelievable. And next thing you know, you're just doing your thing. That's the difference between swag and game. Game is when you're trying to come off of a certain way. Swag is when it's natural.
And y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check my homeboy Macho and let people know where you at on MTV, brother. Let them know. Jesus Gents 2 is going down right now.
Oh, yeah. You know, already know. I fucks with Vintage Radio. They always show me love right here. This for real players, you know what I'm saying, real homies, real people who from every day. You know, I'm normal just like everybody who's listening, and I go through my day-to-day struggles. I'm trying to get to the top. I'm no different than everybody else. I brush my teeth in the morning. I hope you do, too, and everything's good. So keep showing me love, and definitely I can relate to all y'all. So God bless everyone. And ladies, you know, do your thing. Atomic Bomb, hold your thing down. Ray J Show, MTV, VH1. I got love for all my peoples. Vintage Radio. So I just wanted to shout y'all out. I'm finna ride out, you know, get my drink on. Fuck with your boy, Mr. Diamond on my face. Right. I'm hating. You did.
All right. That's my whole boy, Macho. Jesus Gents 2. Go make sure y'all go ahead and check it out on MTV, 10 p.m. on most of your dials or whatnot, as far as the time zones. But it's on MTV. Make sure y'all go ahead and check it. And as we get ready to keep it pushing on this Tuesday ladies' night, about the mic of my girl, and she's been hit by a whole bunch of fans, you know what I'm saying? And even though she's been on, I want to say 2 or 3 shows, it could be 2, I could be wrong, but bottom line is I think she caught people's attention and stuff like that or whatnot, just as far as her swagger, the way she kind of carried herself, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people thought she was kind of mild-mannered, I guess, you know, even-tempered, kind of calm, kind of shy a little bit or whatnot, and, you know what I'm saying, she's 100%, you know what I'm saying, and I'm about to see if I can mic this block caller. I think it's my girl, Jerri, a.k.a. Atomic Bomb from VH1, for the love of Ray J. Let me see if I got this mic on right here. You mic'd up, sweetie? All right, caller dropped off, but we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. And as soon as Jerri's actually calling back, because I know I saw her on the joint or whatnot, so we're going to go ahead and see what it do, see if we can get this woman to call back in, which she will in just a quick one. And like I said, this is Tuesday Ladies Night with Atomic Bomb from VH1's For the Love of Ray J. And we do got a topic on hand, which is Ladies Appreciation Night, explaining a woman's worth and all that good nature type shit, you know what I'm saying? I just definitely want to feel the need to go ahead and express that from a man's point of view, also from a female's point of view as well. So we're going to get into that, explore that. We're going to hit it up with my girl, Jerri, a.k.a. Atomic Bomb. And as soon as I get her mic'd up, we good to go. And definitely appreciate the fact that there's a whole bunch of love that's shown, not just for that woman, but also for these listeners out here that's been kind of like checking for her. So we're going to make sure we do it up big on this Tuesday Ladies Night. Your host, Brandon, in the house. Y'all know the number to call in, 347-215-8653 is the number. Send them emails over to vintagemusicradio@gmail.com. And I'm about to, as soon as I get this mic up real quick, we're going to get my girl, Jerri, a.k.a. Atomic Bomb, in the building. As soon as I mic it up, we're going to see what's happening. As soon as I see this mic up here. Let me see, Jerri, can you hear me, baby?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you crystal clear, dear. How you doing?
Good. I called like twice, and all I hear is people talking. I'm like, all right, did I call the right number?
Yeah, shout out to my man Macho from G's the Gents 2 over on the MTV side. He just called in, gave you a shout out too, you know what I mean? So.
Oh, really? Oh, thank
you.
you.
Yeah, he was on deck. So y'all people go ahead and check out Macho on G's the Gents, the second season on MTV, 10 p.m. on most of your time, so don't check it out. But what's good with you, babe? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, chilling. Getting ready to party tonight.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, when you told me earlier, I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna slide you in, but I'm gonna let these fans know what to do too. So I definitely, first off, appreciate you calling in and checking us. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been definitely checking you as well.
I appreciate the opportunity. Like, seriously, like, I appreciate you actually coming to me and wanting to even do an interview. And you said people are actually asking for me and showing my love. Like, I appreciate that so, so much, for real.
Mm-hmm. No doubt, there's love shown, definitely. And before we even get into the Ray J thing, I mean, tell these fans a little bit as far as, you know, Jerri. I mean, because I want people to know more about you than just Atomic Bomb. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I think if anybody is going to make a name for yourself, I think your full name is going to show reign, you know what I mean, as opposed to Atomic Bomb for somebody being on VH1. But tell these listeners and whatnot what you was doing prior to being on the For the Love of Ray J.
Well, before the Love of Ray J came along, I was into fashion. I was a wholesaler for a junior label, Say What, and I sold hoodies and leggings. I used to actually also help design hoodies for them, and, you know, it took me to my first time to LA, and it was amazing. I loved it because that's really where my passion is in fashion. And then after that, I stopped working there, and then after that, I did a little thing in Notorious, the movie. Like, I was an extra in it. I did a little part in it, and that was cool. It was cool for me. I'm from Brooklyn, so for me to be a part of that, you know, being a part of that was such a big thing for me. And then that's when the For the Love of Ray J came along. I was just like on Craigslist, you know, just like a regular day on Craigslist. Nothing, not looking for anything like that. And I seen the posting, and I'm like, oh shit! Like, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I was like, are they serious right now? I was like, can I really post to these people and try to get on this show? I'm like, no way. And so it was kind of like a joke to me at first. And then I was like, let me just send a little something about myself. Let's see what happens. And then look at what happened.
You wound up getting on now. You said you more or less took a look. You was on Craigslist, and you wound up seeing it.
Yeah, on Craigslist. Can you believe that? On Craigslist, out of all places. So anybody out there, if you want to be on the show, that's how easy it is. You just go on Craigslist.
That kind of blew my mind because, you know, I would think it would be like a casting call, something like that or whatever, you dig, but
that's what I thought too. That's why I had to, like, post it. I was like, this can't be for real. But I guess it was.
All right, so from the time that you got more or less picked or whatnot to be on this particular cast on this show, I mean, how did you know exactly what they wanted when they put that spot up there on Craigslist or whatnot? Did you know he was looking for love, or how did you approach the whole thing after it was all said and done?
Well, I mean, on the Craigslist said exactly what the show was gonna be, so I knew it
Okay.
was Ray J, and I knew he was supposedly looking for love. Like I knew what it was all about. Um, and then like when they called, I did a video interview in New York, that same week, and it was like cool. They asked me questions. Have I seen the sex tape? Shit like that. What turns me on? Like bullshit things like that. And
Right.
it was cool. Like it was cool interview, no big deal. I still didn't think anything of it because to me, I'm not some crazy chick. Like I'm not like what these girls that I see. I mean, I watch reality TV. I've seen like Flavor of Love and Rock of Love, and these girls are like wild, like crazy. And so to me, I
Right.
was like, I'm not gonna get on this show because they want like some girls who are gonna get naked and get drunk and do things, and that's not me. So I didn't think
Right.
anything of it. But then they ended up calling me, and then I was kind of skeptical, to be honest with you. Like I had to speak to a close friend of mine, Duke. He's Gorgeous Model Management. He's in the entertainment field, and I had to talk to him like, you think this is a good idea? Like I have plans in the future, and I don't want to get any negative publicity. I don't want this to mess me up because you never know with reality TV,
Right.
they could put you out there as, whatever they want.
Mhm.
So, but, and he said one thing to me. He's like, they could never stop the sun from shining. And that's all you got to remember. He's like, no matter what, if they try to put something negative about you, it's up to you to show people who you really are because the sunshine in you is never going to stop from shining no matter what they try to put in front of you. So
Right.
I was like, you know what, you're absolutely right, and he's like, don't let this opportunity pass you by. Like, this might open a lot of doors for you. And I was like, you know
Mhm.
what, you're so right. Like, and if I wouldn't have taken the chance, I would have regretted it. I would have been like, what if? So
Right.
I'm glad that I actually took on the opportunity.
Now, when you first got on the cast, you met the other ladies and stuff like that. Um, did you more or less kind of get the feeling that a lot of people wasn't really trying to figure out and or get to know Ray for somebody that they could possibly fall in love with? Because to me, it's kind of like this. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, coming on the show is cool. It'll be a good look, opportunity-wise and stuff like that. Now,
Mhm.
it's Ray looking for love, so you're not going to automatically fall in love with this dude. You got to get to know this dude just like you would anybody else or whatnot. So um, did you feel that a lot of other people there was kind of like not really looking to see if they can get to know this dude, or they was just looking just to be on TV?
You know what? Honestly, I feel like I really truly feel like the only person that I felt who was actually there, who really liked Ray J, who's really into him, and she met him before,
Hmm.
and she was like, and she came back, you know what I mean? She got on this show. She already had her career, and she got on this show, and I felt like she really truly liked him. I might be wrong. She might be that good of a liar. I don't know, but I really felt she was so cool, and this is unique, Danielle.
Okay.
She's
Hmm.
such a cool chick. She's a very classy woman, and to me, she was the only one that I felt like was truly there for him. Like, she always had good things to say about him all the time.
Hmm.
As far as the other, and she was the closest one she was the person I was closest to in the house. And as
Right.
far as the other girls, they were just too much. Like, I had there was a couple girls there that I was cool with, but as far as
Mhm.
them really being there to be there for Ray J, no. No.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I mean? Because the truth of the matter is they're using us. So we might as
Right.
well use them also. You know what I
I
mean?
agree.
So it goes both ways.
Yep.
Ray J might have been looking for love if that's what you really want to believe, but
Hmm.
at the end of the day, it was gonna better him somehow. So, and
Right.
we're looking for the same thing. We're looking for the
Yeah.
same thing. So you can't knock us.
And I think that what you hit on is just like so important too, because it's kind of like you guys ain't really getting a fat check from doing these shows. You know what I'm saying? You just
Mhm.
the privilege you guys got is to be on TV, and how you parlay that into whatever it is you do outside of that. You should have more power to you, because to me it's kind of like, hey, this VH1, Ray J, whoever's doing these reality shows and shit like that, they need to recognize that, hey, if you ain't getting broke off as far as pay just to be on this damn show, then you need to do what you need to do.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I feel you on that. To me, because I've done so many interviews with so many reality show women over the last year or so, you get so many people that will swear up and down that they are who they were portrayed to be as far as on the show, either they're over the top or whatever. So they kind of get a little bit, they kind of take that role that they have on TV and go the extra mile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They will put a 20 on it when it ain't even that kind of party. So my question to you is, with that being said, and you have all these women and men doing reality shows nowadays, and it's hard for them to be able to get something outside of just being reality because of typecast or whatnot.
Yeah.
How do you want to take that approach to what you just done being on this show, and how do you take that to be able to flip that so you won't be portrayed just as somebody that was on a reality show?
You know what? I think that first thing, what's most important, like what's gonna really say how successful you're gonna be, is if you truly are who you are on the show. If you are yourself and you do what you do on a normal basis, like that's just you, then you will never have any regrets. And even if you do not succeed, at least you know that you were being yourself and there was nothing else that you can do. Like,
Right.
And that's exactly why, I went on the show and I felt, after the show I was like, you know what, that it wasn't a show that I can really succeed in as far as the show, like winning the show, because it's just not like me to, put myself out there in a certain way where when I watch it or, they're going to edit it or whatever and put me out there in a different way. Like, I didn't want to degrade myself or make myself look like something I'm not. I wanted to be able to leave the show and say, you know what, I was myself and that was it. And at least nobody could say, oh, she's this way or she's, at least everybody knows that I was being myself and I was being real, and I feel like, I stayed long enough on the show for people to, kind of know me. Maybe they won't remember me as Atomic Bomb, but they'll see me and be like, hey, I remember this girl. I want to know who she is. And hopefully eventually, like, that's going to take me somewhere. And then I have nothing to regret where people are going to be like, I don't want to work with this girl because she was doing splits on the Ray J show, so I don't take her seriously. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
I wanted people to still take me seriously after the show.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And people will definitely get to know Jerri V, a.k.a. Atomic Bomb on VH1 for the love of Ray J on this Tuesday ladies' night. And I'm going to go ahead and start opening up some lines. Let me go ahead and grab that 407 caller back. I think that might be Macho from G's and Gents, too. Is that you, man? 407, you in the building. What it do? 407, I think that caller dropped off. I'm going to go ahead and take this caller from the 818 and just a quick one. But at the same time, if people want to get to know Jerri, go ahead and hit her up on her MySpace, which is myspace.com/Jerri Vega. Am I correct?
Yes, Jerri Vega.
JerriVega. Make sure y'all go ahead and add this woman on. And a lot of people was asking questions, too, as far as if you do events in different states, how can they be able to get in contact with you and stuff like that? We had a lot of questions over the course of the last couple of days. So as far as booking and things like that, can you toss the listeners out your email address and whatnot?
And if you want to book me, you can contact me at jerrivegabooking@gmail.com. That's JerriVega booking@gmail.com. And I'll get back to you, with all the information. So. And
before I actually get into another question, we actually had some people wanting to know exactly. Now these are probably some movie directors or something like that or whatnot. Some of these people want to know exactly what type of roles would you take if you was to. Did you do acting on the side? Did you want to do acting on the side? Was that something that you was aspiring to do or whatnot?
As far as acting, like, when I was a little kid, I really, really thought that I wanted to be an actress, to tell you the truth. I mean, I always had this feeling growing up that I was going to be somebody or something. I was going to do something special. I didn't know exactly what it was. And my father, believe it or not, as crazy as it sounds, his dream is me winning an Oscar. And so I think that's where the whole wanting to be an actress thing came from. But as I got older, I kind of figured out that I really had a somewhat of a passion for fashion. And as far as taking on roles right now, I mean, it would really depend. Like, I'm open to anything right now. You know, I'm open to picking and choosing what I want to do as the opportunities come along. Like, there's nothing, like, I'm not going to sit here and shut down anything. You know, I would have to really, you know, look into it and see if it's really something that I want to get into.
Right.
But if there's some role, you know, that would benefit me or that I really liked, I'd do it for sure. I'd do it.
And disclaimer, as long as there's no typecasting and, you know what I'm saying, just because this woman is on a reality show doesn't mean she can actually do something with herself outside of that. But knowing that fashion is your passion too, you got some designs, you got some stuff that people can be able to check, or how's everything coming along with that? Is it just now getting off the ground and you just in the process of networking? What's up?
Well, as of right now, I'm actually linking up with a designer, and I'm actually linking up with two designers, and we're gonna see where it goes. Like, we still have to go through, you know, meetings and seeing where we're gonna take it. As of right now, it's like nothing right now, but eventually it's gonna get there because I am meeting people, and I already have a couple meetings set up, and definitely something's gonna take off. And you know, if you go to my MySpace, you will know what's going on with my life and what I'm going to be doing. As long as you stay tuned in my MySpace, you'll know that. But as of right now, you know, there's nothing right now, but it'll come along.
Okay, and as she said, you can make sure y'all go ahead and check her and add this woman on your MySpace, myspace.com/Jerri Vega. Hit her up. Make sure you do what you do. Let me go ahead and mic up. Homie from the 818 area code. You in the building tonight on Tuesday, ladies' night. What it do?
What it do, Big Rich? What's happening?
Big Rich, what it do, man?
What's up?
What it do, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Up there just listening to you and shit. So, how was it when you was on the show? Was everybody being so competitive? Was it like a competitive, like, thing jumped off?
Definitely. I mean, from first when we walked into that house, I mean, you saw it on the show. You know, the women just, what was the first thing they did? They changed into swimsuits. I mean, it was like sex from the beginning, you know what I mean? And that's what kind of made it difficult because it was hard because they already brought it up the notch to making it very sexy and putting their whole shit out there, that it kind of left nothing to the imagination and left nothing for the people who, like me, who didn't want to put themselves out there, who actually wanted to get to know him and have him get to know me without me having to show my ass to him, you know what I mean? So it definitely became competitive and made it difficult for the other classy women in the house.
I know what you mean, man. I was at the club with Ray J last week at the club in San Francisco, and man, it was just like so many women trying to get to him. You know what I mean?
The groupies.
I mean, it was beyond group. It was super groupies. You know what I mean? They was trying their best to get to him. You know. So I know what you're going through. They just turned up a whole nother notch. Turned into a whole different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to throw out there too, like from the moment that I kind of like caught your vibe as far as how you was presenting yourself to be on the show, from the time that you got on there to the time that he eliminated you or whatever, it just seemed like you just kept it as grounded as you possibly could. Mm-hmm. You didn't switch up and change. You did what you needed to do, said what you needed to say. You know, being shy. I mean, I know a lot of situations like that. I know it's really hard to be able to have a one-on-one conversation with him because he's pulled in so many different directions and shit like that. So for you to keep it as 100 as you can, despite all the stuff that's going around you, I mean, that's got to be commended for something. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Actually, you know, it's not even the fact that it's not even just the women pulling him here and there that makes it difficult. Like, you gotta picture yourself trying to get to know a woman or trying to get to know a man, and you're sitting there and there's a camera in your face. Like, it's a crazy feeling. It really is, and it's very overwhelming, especially when you don't even know that person. You know nobody in this entire house. You know nobody. and your comfort level is like out the window, but at the same time you're trying to be comfortable and be yourself, at the same time trying to get to know this man, trying to let him know who you are enough so that he feels you enough to let you stay, and then you have a camera in your face. It's crazy. It's really, really, it's an overwhelming situation. It's a lot. Like, for me, personally. I don't know how the other girls felt about it, but definitely was overwhelming for me.
Yeah, and make sure people that you do holler at this girl. Like I said, she's about her business too. Make sure y'all get at her. Hit her up on her MySpace, myspace.com/Jerri Vega. And this is Brandon on Tuesday Ladies Night with Atomic Bomb, a.k.a. Jerri Vega. Call in 347-215-8653. I'm going to go ahead and start opening up some more lines. Got Big Rich in the building. And I just mic'd up my boy from the GA who hosts my other shows on Thursday, and he's always on here frequently co-hosting, doing what he do, Mr. Incense in the building. What it do, family?
Hey.
What's good, everybody?
What's
good?
Up?
Atomic Bomb.
Atomic Bomb.
What's good? What's good, man? How's everything going with you, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. Just falling in, you know what I'm saying? Doing that late night school thing, you know what I'm saying? What's good with the lady of the night, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? On the inside and outside, you know what I mean?
Oh, so, thank you.
That's how we keeping it, you know what I'm saying? We hit up her experience. Man, can you believe this woman just said that she found the Ray J show, the auditions on Craigslist.
I'm surprised you was on Craigslist.
You know what? For me to have found it on Craigslist, like, they actually, anybody could have, I'm pretty sure anybody, could have posted to Craigslist and been like, hey, I want to be on this show. But I feel like they definitely, except for a few, they definitely pick a really, really good group of women. Because when they told me I was going to be on the show, like, I was like, okay, there's going to be a whole bunch of trashy chicks, like, because you think about the other shows. You think about the women that were on those shows, and you're like, okay, I know there's going to be, like, these, strippers, which they were, but, trashy, like, very, like, nasty women, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to try to be myself, and hopefully he'll be like, okay, she's the real woman out of all these nasty girls. But then as soon as I walked in and I saw all these girls, I was like, wow, like, there was some really like, they did an amazing job, like, casting this group of girls. Like, all the women were very beautiful. They all had something special about them, and they did a good job. I mean, don't you think?
Yeah, so far, but I mean, right now, judges off of you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the only one so far of the crew that's on our show right now, and that's how we really judge when they come to our show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, as far as looks go, they were all very, very beautiful girls. Inside, I don't know, but as far as looks goes, from what I couldn't get to know them yet. I'm talking about when I first seen them, I was like, wow, right. Definite competition in the house just off looks. So
yeah. My thing is, especially when you deal with situations like that, it's kind of like you really don't know what you're getting yourself into, and you really don't know what the situation may hold, because it is. It's kind of like you're looking for a love show, but who's all looking for love? I mean, Jerry, do you believe in you can be able to find some kind of love on a reality show, or it's just as hard as if you was real life in it? You know what I'm saying? As far as meeting somebody at, not just at a club or whatever, but at a grocery store or something like that. Is it hard finding love online or on a VH1 show versus just regular doing it?
You know what? Like, I like to say that anything is possible. Anything is possible, but, like, the odds are definitely against it. I feel like, it's very, very, very difficult to say that you can find love on a show, especially on a show where, I mean, it's just not. I don't think so. Like, I can't see that you can find love on a show, a reality show where everybody's watching and it's really made for TV. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not really, can you really get to know somebody in 1 day or in 3 days? The 2 girls that he got rid of, he got to know them in, like, what, an hour?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so. I think if anything, you might be missing chances on really, you might be kicking somebody off that you might actually be able to feel something with just because they're not showing enough of themselves. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think he gave enough a good explanation as far as why he got rid of you. Like, to me, I didn't really get it.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, for one, I'm pretty sure how that made you feel. I mean, of course, you wanted to stay. You wanted to get to know him a little bit more and see what happens. But, I mean, at the end of the day, can you live with yourself knowing that, hey, you know what, I portrayed myself to be the best woman I could be, and, hey, Ray just missed out?
For sure. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm fine with it. I mean, there was definitely, like, I never went on the show thinking that me and him weren't gonna click, because I'm a type person, like, I could talk to anybody, and I hate awkwardness. Like, I like to, if I meet somebody, I like it to feel like I've known them forever, and I tend to get along with people very, very well, like, right off the back. So with me and him, it was just, I think it was because it was the cameras, and, everybody wants to be the right way in front of the camera. They don't want to look stupid, so they don't want to be there fully themselves. And so I feel like, he didn't really get to know me, and I didn't get to know him. So
Right.
I can say right now that I have no idea who Ray J really, really, really is, because I don't know. I have no idea. And it was like, we didn't know each other. It was like a stranger, and the reason why I got kicked off was because I wasn't like, oh, baby, 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 and, throwing myself on him. And I was just, I'm not going to be like baby, baby, baby and throw myself on somebody I don't even know. Like, you have to give me something, you know what I mean? You have to give me something to work with. I'm not going to just throw myself on a stranger. Like, and that's why one actually was the first girl to kiss him on the show. And it was just an innocent, it was just like a good night tap kiss or whatever. And we're in my room with, it's me, Cashmere, Stacks, and Unique. It was our room, and Danger's there. And Danger's like, oh, so I want to know who, did anybody kiss him yet? And I'm like, well, I did, but it was just an innocent tap kiss. She's like, well, did you feel anything? Did you feel anything? I'm like, no, what am I supposed to feel? Like, I don't even, she's like, oh my God. Like, if it would have been me, I would have felt sparks. It would have been amazing kissing him. And I'm like, I don't even know him. It's just like me tap kissing somebody on the street, like, but except that he's Ray J, you know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't know him for me to feel anything. It takes a lot more than just him being Ray J, like, seriously. And so actually in that, they didn't show that part, and Stax actually got on her and was like, don't sit here and try to be like, oh, you love him already. Like, come on, like, don't try to don't make Atomic Bomb sound like she doesn't want to be here or that she doesn't like her. Don't try to make, try to get her off the show, like, by saying something, because it's true.
Right.
Like, just because I tap kissed him, just because he's Ray J doesn't mean I'm going to feel sparks. Like, it takes time for things like that. And on a reality show, this thing only, it was only filming for about 3 weeks. So, how much time do you really have? You know?
Right. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, and to me, I think what you said was, like, really official, and that makes it even more validated as far as my whole opinion, as far as the whole situation. It just seemed like that's just how you carried yourself to be. You wasn't really as starstruck as most of these other women seem to be, over the fact that, oh my God, I'm in the same room as Ray J. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's how they played it to be. You dig?
Yeah.
Because that's just getting caught up in that stardom moment. But when that shine kind of dims down a little bit, you really got to see people for who they are and shit like that,
Yeah.
whatever. So, what about right now? Are you single right now? Are you seeing somebody? Or I'm pretty sure all these listeners want to know too.
I am single, and definitely so single. I mean, not that I'm not open to meeting people. I'm definitely open to meeting people, but I just feel like I do better single for myself. Like, because sometimes you tend to, like, because you love somebody so much, you tend to lose yourself in relationships, and you kind of forget where you want to go. because you're too busy wanting to, be on the same page with another person, and so I feel like I'm 21, so I have plenty of time to have a relationship and to be with somebody. I'm definitely open to having friends and meeting people, but as far as seriousness, I'm just trying to work on me. I'm just thinking about making money and, doing what I got to do to take care of my family and just to be good. So that's my main goal right now.
That's what's up, level-headed to the core, and that is Jerri Vega on Vintage Music Talk Radio. Tuesday night is Ladies Night, so I'm going to go ahead and, no doubt, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to keep you because I know you got stuff you got to get ready to do. You're getting ready to go ahead, hit up a club spot, and who's supposed to be there at the club again?
Well, it's so crazy. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I'm supposed to be going to Club 1 tonight. It's in the Meatpacking District. And so I was supposed to go with some friends, and then my girl hits me up, and she's like, "You're not going to believe who's going to be there tonight." And I'm like, "Who?" She's like, "Ray J." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." So it should be an interesting night, to say the least. Hopefully, hopefully there won't be no negative energy, because I definitely have none. I have no, hard feelings or nothing, so hopefully he feels the same way, and we could just be cool, and that's it, But, that's what I'm about to do.
No doubt. We'll keep the emails coming, people. I'm going to go ahead and mic up a couple more people that want to say what's up to you, Jerri, before you slide out. And this next one real quick is from the VA, Will in the building. Will, what's up, man? Say what's good to Atomic Bomb.
Yo, what's up, Atomic? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? I'm good.
Yo, that's what's up, man. I thought he should have kept you and got rid of the other one that was trying to jumpstart her career.
Oh, Genuine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got rid of her. She's a sweet girl, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's have you looked at the last shows or whatnot? Do you still kind of keep tabs on it since you got from you being from when you were on there to now? You still keep in touch with what's going on with the show and stuff?
Actually, yeah, I'm going to be doing, I do video blogs. I don't know if everybody knows. You know that, but I don't know if everybody knows, but I do video blogs, and I've been blogging about, the show and what's been going on, and, things about me. And so I'm definitely going to be blogging about the shows, but I actually missed this past one. But I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to for sure blog about it and say what I feel and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to keep watching. Just because I'm not on the show doesn't mean I don't have to watch it. I will be watching the show for sure.
No doubt. And you want me to tell you what happened towards the end, or you want to just kind of...
Yeah, tell me, because I don't even know.
Right. Yeah, and since you looked at it too, man, why don't you tell Jerri what's up?
Hello?
Oh, man,
Put you on the spot.
Yeah, which show you talking about?
This last one that just came to a conclusion yesterday. You didn't watch it?
Yeah, I wasn't there. I missed that.
Oh, that's right.
Is this the Caviar show? Is this the one? Is this the one where it's Caviar, or who's?
Yeah. Well, Caviar still wound up staying, and Stilts, from when Stilts admitted that she was still married, she was the one that got cut. So Stilts wound up getting cut, and Caviar wound up staying. But to me, personally, it just seemed like Caviar is not really there anyway. She's just kind of there. She doesn't really. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, just from looking at the shows and whatnot. But still, she still had her wedding ring on her finger, and she's still married. And she admitted that to Ray. So Ray wound up cutting her before it was all said and done. Which kind of brings a question real quick that kind of popped into my head. How do you feel about stuff like that? Okay, supposedly you're looking for love, but you're still married, but you're thinking about getting divorced, but the funny thing that happened was when she was leaving on her way out, she was like, well, I'm still be married until I find somebody that's going to fit me, I guess. Now, does that make any sense to you or not? Because it didn't make no damn sense to me.
Well, she didn't give me that hope. She didn't really tell me all of that. Because actually, right after I got eliminated, I stayed in LA for a little while, about a week. And so when she got eliminated, she called me up and we hung out and stuff. I went to her house and stuff like that. And, like I said before, the girls are going to use them the way they're being used. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody's going to do what they want. Everybody's not there necessarily there to look for love, but you got to do what you have to do. Some people, you have to do what you got to do with what you have, and, you have to use your opportunities wisely, and that's what she did. I mean, she probably would have lasted longer if she didn't kept her ring on, but, to each his own. She's doing her thing right now, so I'm pretty sure she has absolutely no regrets because she is definitely doing her thing. This has definitely helped her out and put herself out there, even though she was already out there. But this actually put her back on the map, so she's doing big things now.
Okay, I can respect that.
Actually, here she's gonna be doing from what I heard, I'm not sure, she might be doing a reality show. But I'm not sure. I've heard that she's going to be doing a reality show because, she's actually a porn director. So
that's what I heard. I heard.
No, and that's what she is. She's not a porn star. She's a porn director.
You talking about the black and Russian chick?
No, that's Caviar. We're talking about Stilts. The really tall one.
Okay. The tallest one. She kind of had the short hair, but she had the long legs. You know what I'm saying? Very attractive female, you know what I mean? So, yeah, she was one that wound up getting cut towards the end. But, yeah, that's what I heard. And it's just like you said, hey, more power to whatever it is that you do, you do it. Cause
that's why, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's why I'm not, you can't be mad at, Chardonnay. You know what I mean? Everybody, to put themselves, people are putting themselves out there the best way they know how. You know what I mean? And if that's what you're good at, more power to you. You do what you got to do. Now that chick is famous. You know what I mean? She's famous because she was a banana split, and she knows how to do splits. She made the ground rumble. I mean, I was standing right there. That shit was crazy. The floor did rumble. Okay, let me just tell you. So now she's famous. You know what I mean? And good for her. She got something great out of it. So, you just use what you got. You do what you got to do. So good for them.
No doubt. Let me go ahead and mic up a couple more people before we let Jerri go. And this is the queen of vintage music talk radio. Uti is in the building. Uti, what's up, baby?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Hey, there's a girl on.
It's ladies' night.
Yeah, we're waiting for a girl to get on.
Here I am. The party can begin now.
Yeah, that's
Looking for everybody.
No, let me say just a few things. I've been listening to the interview and just really enjoying the way that the interview is going. And you said that you're 21.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are distracted by so many different things, and you just sound like you're so solid in who you are and in your core of your being, and that's solid. That's like, wow. I kind of want to follow you. I kind of want to see what's next for you and where you're going because of how direct you are. You know what I mean? And that's so refreshing to see because there's so many women out there who just aren't.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Actually, I have amazing parents. Like, seriously, I have a really strong mother. She raised me by herself, and she's amazing. Like, she's done it all for me. I can't say that there was a day where I ever needed anything, and she's always been there, very, very supportive, always telling me that I can do anything I put my heart into. When I wanted to take acting classes, when I wanted to take dance classes, when I wanted to get in karate, she was always like, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. And then I have my father who's always been like, I don't ever want to see that you'll ever be a statistic. Like, you're so special, you're more than that, you're smart. And so I've had a really good, my parents put me on the right path and really directed me the right way. And they always were very, very supportive and told me I can do anything that I wanted to. So I really, really give the credit to where it's due, and that's my parents, for real.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Shout out to moms and pops.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out, yeah, for sure. Shout out to my mom. I love her to death, and my dad. He's amazing.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm gonna move on to one more before we let you go, babe, and we're gonna save. I guess in a lot of ways, excluding shout out to the women, but we're gonna say the last one to be the one that's gonna be a little bit closer to you, which is Harlem World. My homeboy A Butter in the building. What it do, man?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no party until I get in the motherfucking building. So you know what it is. What it do, everybody on the line? Since I heard the cookie lady on here, my girl Ooh Tizzle. You know what I'm saying? My nigga B, where V at? What's up? A-Bomb, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm amazing, too, actually.
Good.
Yeah, we amazing
That's
together.
good to hear.
WSL in the house. I forgot about my man WSL. I heard him in the building. I smelled him. So, you know what I mean? We in the house.
Hey, can't forget about Big Rich. Big Rich in the building, too, as you can hear.
The big blurs in the house, huh? There you go. The big earthquake in the building. What's up, big baby?
There's a big earthquake in the middle.
That nigga live from the equator right now. Nigga live from the blizzard.
Hello, brother.
What it do, big pimpin'?
What it do with you?
Man, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? What's up to this lovely lady we got online tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Showing that a good appreciation. I know you've been catching the show, hey buddy. You got a couple questions for Jerri Vega, aka A-Bomb, before she bounces her head off to her club thing.
Man, I seen somebody I know on that shit. I didn't even recognize her. She from New Jersey. I forgot her name. She like 6'5". She tall as shit. But other than that, now I feel like this is one of the shows, like one of the reality shows I kind of liked. It was cool, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like it was too scripted. It didn't seem like, Ray J not a clown, so I guess everything was going smooth. I liked it. I liked everybody on there. And I knew she was from New York. I could tell she was from New York. I could tell by the way she talked.
Yeah, I got the Brooklyn swagger.
Where you from in Brooklyn?
I'm from Williamsburg, Bushwick, by Marcy.
Yeah, somebody just died yesterday over there. Shout out to them. Well, rest in peace to them. Yeah, Marcy Project, big up to them, boy. You be doing the thing, old girl. I see you doing the thing on the show. You kept it cool on there. I like that.
Thank you.
No doubt.
Yeah, and it's one thing that I think these fans could definitely check and just, I guess, peep, you know what I'm saying, from the very beginning is just your honesty, and it's kind of like what Uti was saying. It's kind of like you got that vibe about you that's unparalleled. Like, you know what I'm saying, you could just kind of blend in with any particular situation, and you don't seem like you're a weak woman. You're strong about yours, and I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because it's just kind of vibe I'm feeling, but you know what I mean, that's just the type of swag you pull off, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's going to go a long way, especially with your thing being fashion and you just trying to network with as many people as you can. And again, people, make sure y'all go ahead and hit my girl up on myspace.com/Jerri Vega, JerriVega. And go ahead and talk about your booking information too, babe.
Yes, it's jerrivegabooking@gmail.com.
Okay.
Sure, for sure. And Incense, Uti, Will, Butter, Rich, anything y'all want to say to this woman before she goes and gets her party on real quick?
Keep on smiling, girl. You always smile like you smile, man. Keep on smiling, that's all.
Thank you.
No
I'm happy. I'm very, very happy right now. So
I can tell you smiling right now.
Yes, I am.
Hey, she was smiling from the moment she came on, because, you know what I'm saying, that's just how she was. She was like that before she even came on the show. When I was talking to her on the phone, she got that big smile on her face. I'm knowing. That's how it is.
Well, you know how I gotta do it. Just like every guest that comes on this show, you know what I'm saying. This is a house for you. You know what I'm saying. This is fam. So don't be no stranger. Don't act like you don't know nobody. You blow up and get a little roll or whatever. You can't holler at Vintage Music Talk Radio no more. So
For sure. I'm definitely gonna keep in touch with you guys. You guys are the first radio, interview that I've ever done. So of course I can't forget about you guys. So I'll definitely keep in touch.
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna hit you on the MySpace. You're gonna be like, who's this? Watch. I'm not.
Well, I don't know what you look like.
Hey, Butter is the name. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line.
Yeah.
And that good memory that's gonna be refreshed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to remember where CV.
I just want to address, like, the fact that you said, like, the fact that you just said that, like, I'm going to forget on MySpace, like, and people do get a little upset because I can't answer everybody, but, like, if you can only imagine how many, like, if I could sit there and answer every single person, I wish I could, but I swear to you, I'd be there, like, I'd have no sleep for, like, probably 4 days.
Wow.
I swear. Like, because it's just so much. And that's why I do the video blogs, because I want everybody to know me for me, and feel like they know me. Like, I know that chick. She's this such and such way. And that's why I do the video blogs, so people can, know me more on a personal level. And so they don't feel bad about not answering their messages, At least with the video blogs, you can feel who I am,
Yeah.
Right. That's no doubt.
Well, hey, yo, this is WSL. Can I get your number so we can hook up?
Wow. Wow.
You went straight for the knockout.
Real good. Rare form the last 2 days. That's what's up. I love that.
And Jerry, have you been getting that? Like, you know what I'm saying? You not just being in your town, or you go to a club, or you go to a party, and people know you from being on TV. And I mean, how has that changed? I mean, do you get people coming up to you for autographs? I mean, how has it been since then?
Well, nobody's coming to me for autographs. Like, shit, I ain't that serious. But I mean, it's so funny because when the show first came out, like, nobody recognized me until I went to Miami and I was chilling. I went out with Feisty and people recognized me in Miami, and then I come home and I guess right after my elimination, my face was still fresh in people's minds. So I went out to this club. And a lot of people recognized me in the club or whatever, and it was cool. But at the end of the night, this one guy, this real tall guy, he's like, don't be acting fake. Don't act fake. And I'm like, oh my God, what do you mean? And he's like, no, I just don't be fake. And I'm like, okay, I'm not. How am I being fake with you? And then that's when he's like on top of me, and my friends are trying to pull me away from this guy, and he's on top of me, didn't let me go, has me against the wall. And I'm like, babe, how am I trying? Because I didn't want to just diss him, you know what I mean? So I was like, how am I being fake? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, I'm just saying. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, so I'm trying to, calm him down and be like, listen, it's cool. Like, you can come at me the right way. Like, I'm not going to diss you, And then the bouncer comes, he sees what happened, and the bouncer has to pull him off of me. And this dude followed me outside. Like, it was the scariest thing, I have to tell you. But I didn't want to diss the guy. I didn't want to be like, fuck you, get away from me, you know what I mean? I wanted to calm him down, be like, listen, like, it's cool. Just come at me, like, correct. I'm a little-ass girl. I'm only 5'2". You're, like, 6-something. Like, you're scaring me right now. So it was crazy. It was real crazy. But other than that, people have been coming at me really good, like, not crazy like that.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds like a man with too many Patron shots in the system at that time. You know what I'm saying?
That might have been it.
Oh, my goodness. But I don't know. All I could do is just let people know that they need to go ahead and add my girl over to the MySpace joint and do what you do on that, which is myspace.com/Jerri Vega. She's on my tops as well, so if you go to myspace.com/Brandon101, she's resting right there on the top. And for booking information, which I know a lot of people's been wanting to holler at you about, go ahead and toss out that Gmail for the fans out there.
It's Jerri Vega booking, JerriVega booking at gmail.com. And remember that name, Jerri Vega. Atomic Bomb is definitely gonna fade away because it can't last forever. But you will be hearing Jerri Vega. Like, I will be a reality star that's gonna blow up. But New York blew up, but I mean, she doesn't have the best credibility, but I am definitely going to be out there doing big things. So if you want to know a reality star that's going to blow up and be doing good things with herself, that's definitely going to be me. So just remember my name.
young, you level-headed. You know what I'm saying? You going in that right direction. So we gonna wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Incense said, this is your home. So anything that we could do or anything that we could be able to handle for you, you know what I'm saying, you got us. So that's one way to keep it, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
You'll be back again because, you know what I'm saying, it's your home. So
yes,
we'll see
I
you
will
again
be back
ASAP.
on Vintage Music Radio for sure. I'm going to be back, man. You guys know what I'm going to be doing. And me and Brandon, we're going to keep in touch for sure.
For sure. No doubt, baby. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, you 21, so take a Patron shot for your man. You know what I'm saying? And if you see Ray J, tell him I said what it do.
All right,
he should know Branded as well. He should know Branded as well. So if you say Branded from Vintage Music Talk Radio, he should know. So so you do what you do, and trust me when I tell you, I definitely appreciate your swag and how you carry yourself, and I wish you nothing but the best, baby.
Thank you so much, and I want to say thank you to everybody that's been showing mad love and, you know, being very supportive and, you know, just being cool and giving me all the compliments and just showing me love. Like, I appreciate it so much, you know. It makes me humble and it makes me feel really good, and I'm happy, you know, for sure. I'm really, really happy right now, and I'm thankful.
No doubt, and it's like the homie Macho from G's and Gents too. When he called in earlier, he wanted to shout you out and shit like that. So
Macho, I'm gonna shout him out. G's and Gents, Macho. Thank you for shouting me out. Shit, I'm not sure which one he is on the show because I haven't been watching it, but definitely shout you back. I'm gonna shout you out back, Macho. G's and Gents, keep watching. I think it's on Tuesdays, is it?
Yep,
Tuesdays on MTV. Keep watching For the Love of Ray J, Mondays at 10 o'clock. Keep watching VH1.
Yes, indeed. I appreciate it, baby. Love you much. I'll get at you.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.
Nexxlegacy Radio.